Whoa, howdy y'all. How you guys doing? What's going on, everybody? Comfy? Yeah, my bad. I'm a little late. It's okay though. Anyone build a low profile keyboard? I haven't. It's been a little while since I built anything like low profile with the low profile switches and stuff, but damn sure it streamed right when I'm going to work. Oh no. How you guys doing though, man? How's everyone been today? How's everyone feeling? My girlfriend picked the keyboard today, so if it seems a little bit off my style, it's because there you guys go. You made one? Wait, what'd you make? Sorry. Well, hello, sir. I have an Air 75. Oh, you made a low profile one. Sweet red peppers? Bro, thank you so much for the tier 1, man.
Back after a really long break from the community. Building my
the Paragon. Ooh, nice little keyboard to come back to. The AC in my car died. Oh no, dude, it's humid this week in Toronto. It is. Kilo, good luck, man. Good luck, bro. Looks super nice, to be honest. Feeling good. Can't complain. G, you guys like the little keyboard setup today? It's the Promise TKL. This is an artisan that we got from Scratch USA. And then the keycaps are some Milky Way rendition that I can't remember. Promise looks pretty. Yeah, it's a really pretty looking board. Like, it is cute. I do like the embellishments on the blockers. I know this was like a point of people didn't like, but I thought they looked nice. I am going to be doing a Pluto soon, I hope. What's up, Kenny? How you doing? Oh, by the way, guys. Hey, listen. I did something for you guys. Hold on. I did something for you guys. Let me find it for you real quick. Enjoy. That's all I'm gonna say. Enjoy. I know you guys like spamming that stuff. For us, yeah, it's for you guys. What you do, it's the emote. Hell yeah. There you guys go. What you been up to today? Dude, today was busy. I had a meeting I had to go to, which was pretty important, which wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be, so that was good. And then lubed a whole batch of switches, did work, content, started doing a whole bunch of stuff for novel keys this week, because this week's the last week for MTNU, just so you guys know as well. But yeah, tons of stuff. And then tomorrow is going to be another sort of busy day. Tomorrow is going to be a lot of like, I want to get some short form content out. Just really focusing down on some client builds that I have to do as well. So tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. Do you have a Discord? I do. It should just be ! Discord, I want to say. I also need a haircut tomorrow because this is getting really long, so that needs to get done too. What time is the party? Okay. I want your guys' thoughts on this. Subathon, keyboard giveaway-thon, whatever you guys want to call it. So just some background info. It's going to be Friday, all right? This Friday is going to be the event. There's about 15 boards. I might add an extra 1 or 2 during the stream. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but about 15 keyboards we're giving away. 13 of those 15 are all personal, all right? 2 of them were given by JF Photos, and then 1 by Slurpless. Okay? Slurpless, you remembering me today? Bro, I need to catch up with you today.
Jennifer gifted a tier 1 sub to a
Thank you. Appreciate the gifted. I appreciate that, Jennifer.
Subs in the channel.
And Mac, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. So, do you guys want
work off to chill in Subathon?
Yeah, I know that'll be an interesting day. So here's the thing: the main giveaway thing is going to be a key cult. It's a 165. In my opinion, the nicer of all the key cults. It's my own personal key cult 165, just so I can get this off my chest because I've already been. This happens every single time I do one of these giveaways that are involving subs. The subs are to cover shipping and parts. Because, guys, at the end of the day, this is all a loss for me. That one key cult, I bought that off aftermarket way back when. Like, that, I think I spent, that was like it was a dumb purchase back then, but that was like a lot of money. So, just so everyone's aware, this is not for profit. This is just to cover parts and shipping. All right? Just so everyone's understanding. This is just me wanting to do something fun for everyone and also not be broke in the whole thing, okay? It's not going to be uncapped. It's going to be just whatever we need to get, and that's it. Is there going to be food at the party? If you guys want, we can bring some to increase the community too. Yeah, that's it. Just so everyone's aware. And that isn't supposed to make you guys like it more or like it less. It's just so we're clear on things. It's also not going to be sponsored. I've had sponsors reach out. I am not allowing sponsors. The only reason those 2 keyboards are from Slurplist and JF, they're community members, is because they want to give away something anyways. So I decided to just lump it into this. I sponsor you, huh? So there you guys go. But I'm thinking we either started at 7 p.m. I think we're doing about 3 to 4 keyboard builds. Or do you guys want to do it at 1 p.m.? I don't know what you guys want to do. So I'm a little... I don't know. Not giving an expensive item away completely for free. Woo, sellout. Thanks, Roman. Here's the thing. Let's not answer this right now. I'm probably going to put a poll, not on Twitch, in the Discord. I think that would make more sense. Radar, thank you so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate the 29 months of being here. Thank you. So we'll probably do it then. I'm thinking probably going to stick to 7, but dude, I need a shave too. Look how long my beard is. 1 p.m. seems like a lot of people really want it.
1
Kimberly,
year, dang.
Thank you so much for a year of being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's move this guy over here. Do you guys think the Promise sounds good, even with PBT keycaps? Off-brand, thank you so much for your Prime.
Primeo.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Nice little pop. Yeah, it's a nice little pop. Alright. So, today we're doing the Frost TKL. Cancerous, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So nice.
Hi,
I'm late
Alex,
too. It's
I'm
okay.
late too. It's okay.
I had my head in the clouds doing something else. Okay. Let me bring the board over. So this is by Keyport. We've also done another board called the Flash, which I believe was based off of Asuna. If you guys are familiar with Sword Art Online. This board, I'm sad I didn't get the lavender one to show you guys, because it makes more sense in the theme of the board. But this one is called the Frost, and it's supposed to be based off of Amelia from ReZero, I believe. It's been a while since I've seen ReZero. It's a nice color, though, I have to admit. Don't think I've ever seen a keyboard this color. And then we got some other stuff in the package here. So this is going to be a traditional top mount. Now, I'm going to be straightforward with you guys. I'm a little bit curious on the mounting style on this because it is traditional top mount and it is going to be having an alu plate. So I don't know how much I'm going to love that combo, and that's a personal bias of my own. But it does have these things called pour-on washers, which are supposed to help isolate some of the nastiness of, I guess, the metallic resonance of the board. So I'm very curious on how that's going to perform. Beautiful looking color, though. I'm going to be honest, the plate color doesn't make as much sense, though. I think this is kind of an awkward color combination. A little bit. I would have liked this to be more neutral. It's okay, it's just a plate, I get that. I would still like the plate color to be a little bit more neutral. If you guys are ever building a keyboard and you guys are strapped for ideas for what to do for a plate, silver and black, you can't go wrong. You can't. Give me ocean vibes. Yeah, it reminds me of those, like, I think there was a Switch that kind of had those colors too. And then the classic. I don't care what you guys say. This is peak performance. Peak performance for a PCB. There's nothing else you can say to me. Green is peak performance. Green is good. Peak green, very peak. Very, very peak. Green is go. Is the bot not working, by the way, guys? Also, Malachi, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you so much. But lots of plate options too. I don't know if lots of PCB options, but I don't know if the plate supports that. So even though this does have a lot of options, I mean, it supports enough of it being Win keyless as well. I would have liked the plate to support a little bit more, but I guess it doesn't. It's okay. RIP MF Doom. Oh, that's what dude, I should have put MF Doom switches in this. I was not thinking. Now I feel sad. It's okay. We got a little pin from Keyport. This is always very, very cute. And then what else we got in here? Every time I try to the Discord link, it freezes my phone. I don't know if it's a mobile thing. And then we have some screws. We have some feet in here, which we'll use. We have our daughter boards, I guess. And then we should also have another daughter board. I'm not sure why there's so many daughter boards. And then we also have the pour-on gaskets. So this is going to be an interesting little build. I'm not sure these will do as much as I think they're going to do, because these get laid over here. But we'll see. We'll see what it all does. May just be me. Yeah, it could just be a phone thing. Mobile Discord's kind of weird sometimes. So the layers on the inside. Okay, this is the other part of the keyboard we're going to discuss right now. Let's move this over here. This is the other part of the board we're going to kind of discuss. So the keyboard's very low front height. The keyboard's 17.8. This front height is also amazing. I personally really like low front height keyboards. So it's about 18. We'll just round it up to 18, but I believe it's, to be exact, it's 17.8. So to compensate for some of that, we've seen other boards do this too. Even Mode's done this and some other boards. It's to compensate for the low front height. You kind of have to add these kind of like, I don't know what to even call them, channels for the switches, so it doesn't bottom out. Ooh, I need water. Coffee grime. I could use some coffee actually. But yeah, side profile is really nice too. I think it's very elegant, like very elegant. So I really appreciate that. And then the bottom is very simplistic. I think the bottom kind of works though, because at least you get some added detail with these little pieces on the side here. But I would have liked to see maybe, and maybe this is just me, and I know this would go against, oh God, my throat today, against the design entirely. But I would have loved to see these kind of flare up all the way. Now, Ano on these pieces is not that good. I did take a long look at this prior and was like, well, is it me? Like, what is this about the Ano here? You guys might be able to see, but there is some streaking. So there is some streaking on this. I'm hoping this is just a prototype thing. But I'm not too sure. Really not too sure. But it does have a really cool weight on the bottom with the little Keyport logo. I think this is like beautifully done. Really, really like that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's really the board though, guys. It's pretty, like I said, very pretty side profile. Really enjoy that. So not sure about the cutouts in the middle of the plate. Wish it was etched. Cutouts in the middle of the plate? Oh, some people do that. I personally like etched designs better too. Been using your Discord code all over the place in the community. I'm surprised with the amount of places it works. Icebox, really? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't even know there was codes. Like, dude, I think I know of personally like 4 codes. But if there's more codes, then I don't know where those codes are coming from. But thanks, Icebox. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for saving me my money. Dude, no worries, bro. Hope you're getting your money from it well. Can't say I am. I don't think I am anyways. But it doesn't matter, man. But yeah, very, very cool. The front actually has a little bit of like that detailing on it too, which is nice. So very, very cool. Is the code just your name? I don't actually know, guys. Like I said, I only know a little bit. For sake of MF Doom, can we please use GMK Purple Knight for this? Oh God, I was going to use Sumi, but if you guys want to use Purple Knight, we can use Purple Knight. We'll vote. We'll vote towards the period of time when we do that. Blurple, you guys really want to do purple on this? This is like the perfect MF Doom color too. So actually, where's the, oh, it's right here. And just so you guys can see this too, there is a little badge that goes over here, which I think looks really pretty. And the badge just sits like this. Obviously it's not screwed in, but I believe this has something to do with Amelia's character. ReZero Amelia. I want to say that's something that resembles her in the anime, but I don't really like. I liked ReZero, but I wasn't that into ReZero. Oh, I think maybe it's her hair clip or something like that. Like ReZero was good, but I wasn't like my absolute favorite thing in the world. Kenny, I actually don't know any details past that. This was kind of like a weird, not weird, but like, Keyport sends me some stuff from time to time, and then whenever I have time, I just do them. So I just, I don't really think he gave me any pricing past that. Let me double check. I have a whole thingy that he sent over, but let me double check if he sent me, oh no, is this it? Yeah, here it is. Spontaneous, yeah. These are always a bit spontaneous. So it's going to be targeted below $300 with an MOQ of just 50. So yeah, that seems like a decent price. I don't think that's like awful. Saw you building a tet anywhere. Any thoughts? I like the tet. I thought it was nice. The pour-on discs are an afterthought to fix a poor design. Do not buy this. Goblin, I don't think you even need to use these. From what I understand and from other things I've read, these are just something you can add into it. It's a top mount. It's going to probably sound like a top mount. I'm probably not going to use these to start, but I am interested in the future to see if that helps with any design. I also don't think using pour-on is necessarily poor design choice if it's intentional. So I don't know. I think that's a very like bad way to look at things without even trying it first and just kind of writing things off. Let's grab some stabs. Okay. Stop and stick around and come through. Dig the sound of the fly. What happened? Are you guys singing song lyrics again? So side profile does look nice, though it might be, side profile does look nice, though it might be hard to pick up the board if it's chunky. Yeah, that's the one thing I like about having, and that's why I mentioned I would like to see maybe this extended a little bit more. I personally really like having a way to kind of grab keyboards. I mean, the Promise sort of has that too, that box on wedge design more so, but I don't really like, I don't really mind this being this way. Okay, let's grab a key mat as well. Did I not have one before? I'm really attracted to that mouse, the color scheme. Dude, this is not liking this right now. Yeah, this board color and desk pad do look nice. Where's my... Where did I put it? Yeah, whatever, I'll just use this. Okay. You're prettier, to be honest? Kenny. Oh my goodness. Come on, bro. Let's see. I'm still waiting for my Envoy and super excited. The Envoy, I don't think are they shipping out anytime soon? This could be pretty good for a board without an internal weight. Those milled ridges in the bottom do make a sound improvement, like in the Glare TKL. I have first-hand experience with boards, which is, I think, kind of rare. The Envoy, I have one without and one with the milled on the inside. It's a very minute difference, and I think the majority of the sound profile from those newer Envoys comes from like the heftier weight, so maybe I'm a little bit thrown off there. But I think it's a very minor difference. But I do agree. I do think it does alter the sound profile in a very, very small way, but it's still there, which is cool. I appreciate that. But I think that, like I said, the most attractive thing for me on this is the 17.8 front height. Really, really, really like that. I love low front height keyboards. Love it. What's your favorite type of cake, Alex? Mine is Alexotos. Oh. Huh? My light does that when it's warming up. It kind of crackles a little bit. Let me see. Like, what the heck, guys? I put a huh emote too in, by the way. There's a huh emote now, I think. I'm pretty sure it worked. Did you build the TKD Cycle 7? No, I had to apply to get one to show you guys. So I did put that in. Peach is better than cake. Oh, for the... Actually, on the real note, though, my favorite cake in the world, I think, would be anything mocha. Like, they have this mocha almond fudge one that I really like. That's really good. But man, if it has like a hint of coffee in the cake, count me in, dude. Tres leche, those are also very good. I actually had a croissant, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago? Tiramisu is also very good too. With tres leche's filling in it. Like a style of it or whatever. Coffee cake do be slapping. Coffee cake's good. I think my least favorite cake, and maybe this is a hot take, I really don't care for red velvet. I don't get why it's so popular. To this day, I'll never understand. It just tastes very bland. Like, it just tastes like cake. It's just red food colored flavor. Why is it so popular? Anyone doing work and taxes around here currently knee deep in return getting freaky? I know, taxes are so annoying. I respect your opinion. Red Velvet's overly sweet chocolate cake. Is it sweeter than regular chocolate cake? That I'm not too sure about. I'm surprised after all this time, Cherry doesn't just offer pre-clipped clip-ins. Really don't understand why. You think they would make that change? I'm with you on the red velvet. Yeah, it's like, I think that to me is like bottom of the barrel. Like, I really just could not care less about that. Probably because new molds cost money. Not gonna lie, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Now, if Cherry did pre-clipping, there would be a no other stab. I do agree on that front, though. I do think they would hit a different market for sure. Are you a fan of cheesecake? I love cheesecake, but I can only eat so much of it because, dude, oh man. Hey Alex, just watched your YouTube video on the Matrix Navi. I can't finish your Twitch streams because of stuff. Hey, no worries, man. I know a lot of people really like those hyperlapses, so I'm gonna keep making sure that we do hyperlapses. A lot of people really rely on those, so I've been trying to make sure that we do it for every like important video. Cheesecake supremacy. I like cheesecake. I just, like I said, man, cheesecake don't like me, man. It just sends me, dude, it just like, it points and directs me to the washroom and it goes, you can sit there now. It's just cheesecake too. It's like no other, like most dairy stuff and just like cheese based stuff, whatever. It's fine, but yeah, it just makes me go to the washroom. My Nixie's shipped today. Let's go, bro. Oreo cheesecake's good. Yeah, I like that. Sends you to the shadow realm, bro. Yes, I think I need to respond to them, but I am gonna ask for a Pluto. Apparently everyone's been really after that guy. I've secured prototype money today. For what? On the topic of food, what'd you have for dinner? Pasta and chicken. Pretty like regular. It was good, but pretty regular dinner. Actually, I don't know if I'll have time tonight. I was really busy today. I was really feeling like going to the gym today, but I didn't want to spend like an hour doing that just because I really wanted to get some stuff done. But tomorrow I'm gonna smash the gym, dude. What kind of sauce in the pasta? It's a good question. I don't remember the brand, but I think it's a rosé sauce or something. Or something like that. I don't really remember. We've had it 2 times now, this particular brand. It was a recommendation from one of Pretty Calamity's friends, and then we just kind of really liked it. Favorite pasta shape? Bro, I don't know. They're all good. You know my favorite thing? I don't know if this is considered a pasta. Gnocchi are my favorite thing. But not a lot of people I know like them for some reason. So nice.
I had extra
Thank
bits.
you. Thank you for the
Enjoy.
70 bits. Appreciate you, man. Do I find it tedious to mod stabs? Believe it or not, I think this is the most relaxing part of a keyboard to me. Doing stabilizers. It is so relaxing to me. Are they actually considered a dumpling? Wait, really? Oh, I forgot your Eastern time zone. It's 4:40 here. Yeah, it's a good time for the West Coast people because they're probably a lot of people are just getting home from work and stuff. My mom gets them from this one Italian spot. It's pretty good. Potato and tomato sauce. Dude, even gnocchi with just butter, like a butter sauce. Oh, it goes so hard, man. It just... What do I prefer about cherry stabs over Duroc and other ones? I actually really like Duroc stabs. Okay, quick little stab rant. I actually really like Duroc stabs. There's nothing wrong with them. I have yet to have problems with Duroc stabs. Ever. Like, maybe some other people have issues. I don't have a problem with them. Cherry stabs just cost a little bit less. And I find with cherry stabs, they have a slightly different sound profile. Like you get that typical kind of cherry scratch even with the spacebar stabs or just any stab. And then the other big thing for me is their clip-ins. And if we're doing a build that requires an O-ring and calls for a clip-in stab, at least I have them. So that's kind of why I prefer to use a clip-in stab, particularly the cherry ones. It just makes more sense to me. Yeah, Duroc has been nothing but good to me, man. I don't know why people hate on them so much. I like Stabies too. I think they're one of my other top stabilizers, but they do present some issues with binding and just tolerances sometimes for different plates. Wait, Nick, you've had so many issues with them? Do you mind elaborating just so we can like collectively figure things out together? What are your thoughts on equal stabs? C3 stabs are okay. I always think they're a little bit just meh at the end of the day. Ticking mostly on every board I built. See, I can't say that I share that same experience, but I think that's okay. And what I can tell you is, have you gone, like, I don't mean to blame you. It's definitely not your fault. Like, I just want to go through the checkbox list with you. Before people say skill issue, let's not, guys, we're all here together. We're all trying to learn, okay? Before we get into, pointing fingers and stuff. But are we sure that, like, installation's 100% right? Are we sure it's not even the keycap? Believe it or not, so many people I know, it ends up being, it's the weirdest thing, a keycap issue. And it's not because of a warp. It's just because of the stems being too big or something like that. But Soren, you can't just go and start pointing fingers and just say people did something wrong. It's a better to be part of a learning moment than just saying, dude, okay, you know what? This reminds me of another story I want to tell you guys. Kind of in the same breath. Dude, I think I've gotten to a point now where side rant, I'm really tired of like one word or like small like quips of responses instead of answering instead of like participating in a larger conversation. All right, you know when people, for example, just be like L response or L take, but they don't actually add anything to a conversation. They're just saying like, haha, you're dumb. I'm really starting to get sick of that. Like that's not who I am. I hate dealing with people like that. Like I don't like the quick like little you're dumb, like know better for next time type stuff. Yeah, like get good. I don't know why that's become like so popular. Constructive feedback. But in the same breath, constructive feedback without the need to also throw in jabs. So literally constructive feedback. But I know I have to specify that because people will still throw in jabs. That's kind of where I'm getting at. In skill, which might be the problem in this situation. Oh my god, solid. Anyways. Alexotos, oh my god. Get Good is over 20 years old, back in Halo 2 days. But I think it's different when you're shit talking in a video game than actually like participating in a community where we're trying to understand things and also get better. It's a little different. Helpless dabs and they still have ticking. For everyone who's still having ticking issues with any stabilizer, have you tried doing the saran wrap thing like I showed you guys in like that short video? I went to TX and I don't even lube the stems anymore. And hey, if TX works for you, do your thing. It could even just be a tolerance thing, but for me, my experience with Durex dabs, have no issues with them. None at all. Alex saran wrap mod, show us senpai. I have the short video of it. It's should be on my YouTube channel. YouTube keyboard stuff right now is like so interesting. But still ticking, like I said, skill issue at that point. Spent a week trying to do it. Oh, for like is it your friend Nev or is it you? I mean, dude, some people, we're not all destined to be the greatest at everything. Some people can't do things. That's okay. For me, I have issues on things that I probably shouldn't have issues on, but I still have issues on them. Keyboard content are stuffing to catch up on YouTube compared to a few years ago. Oh, starting to catch up on YouTube. Yeah, keyboard content right now on YouTube has just been a little bit kind of meh for me. Like even my own, like other than creating funny skits, we're at this weird part with the hobby right now where I feel like the only thing people care about, and I'm not talking about you guys, so before we start getting defensive, I just feel like there's a large part of people who do want to consume this content who really only care about the lowest price point keyboard on the market. And like it's fun, like I get it. We want to be accessible. We want to make sure people can afford things. But at the same time, for any keyboard that does demand a little bit of a higher price point, it's hard. It's a tough sell these days with how many cheaper items there are. It is. It is a tough sell. And that's kind of where it kind of makes me think like, yeah, it's a little bit of a race to the bottom type thing. Like, how cheap can we get? And, like I said, not for nothing, when you're getting to that entry-level pricing or whatever you want to call it for keyboards, things tend to overlap, and it's just a lot of regurgitating the same info, but just like different brand type thing. So it just becomes a little bit repetitive, I feel. I know not everything's the same, and I don't want to lump everything together, but sometimes it feels like that. Thoughts on Oda Keep's Jade keycaps? I'm supposed to be taking a look at those soon, but they look cool. I've always been a big fan of those translucent keycaps. I feel like there's a little sub-community within Keebs, and they all feel at odds with one another. Yes. Everyone likes to draw lines in the sand and click up and then hate on the guy next to them, instead of just realizing that we're all in it together. Speaking of regurgitating, all keyboards that come out nowadays look like the fucking same, with only fancy shit on the tops and cases and different shaped weights. Nothing truly unique comes out anymore. I mean, Chozo, we still get those once in a blue moon keyboards. Like, I totally get your point as well, Chozo, but you also have to remember that for some companies, doing small changes and this is kind of where I get it. It makes for a better sale. Like, if you go completely out there and it doesn't do well, then that might be like really bad for you, and maybe you end up closing shop, right? It can go both ways. It's a risk, and I know with higher risk comes higher reward type thing, but a lot of variables can go into that. Some people just really like it and they want their hand at designing something with maybe a certain internal style, right? But depends. The Sisyphus is a little different than, that we're taking a look at on Friday. You won't get anywhere not taking chances. I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all. It's a cool rectangle, yeah. If everything in the keyboard world was still readily available at any given time, then I would say yes. It would be super boring with the current state of the hobby, with everything kind of releasing with just a little bit of visual difference. But the thing is, not everything is readily available. So when you get boards that kind of remind you of a board that might have been released 2 years ago, just a different shape, maybe a little bit of a different profile, it makes sense. I love stepping on cherry clip-in bits on my floor. Dude, that happens to you too? It does make sense. Classic 60 is pretty out there in multiple ways. The Class 60 is beautiful. I think that was a perfect example of something that had a fun internal mounting style with a kind of retro vibe to it, with a lot of cool features on the inside. And they got definitely rewarded for that. How would the hobby change if people weren't able to import stuff from China? I think that there would be a lot more expensive stuff. Unless people found a way to make really cheap stuff here in, North America. I don't think the hobby would change insanely. It just might feel more gated off until people figure out ways to again manufacture stuff here. But I don't think it would be an insane drastic difference. Class 60 and Z75 both fairly unique boards. Yeah, visually the Z75 is pretty unique. The Arc and Shelby sounds so sexy because wait, Skull, did it come in already? I think you messaged me, didn't you? Did I even check your message? It's in already? Damn, that was fast. Cherry clip-ins on Amazon legit. I want to say they are, but I'm not sure now. I want to double check them before I give you an answer. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm right next to... Oh, yeah, true, Skull King. You technically are. I don't know. Do you guys know if the cherry clip-ons on Amazon are legit? I want to say they are, but... Yeah, I would probably still stick... The thing about Amazon, don't get me wrong, I like shopping on Amazon if I need something quick and easy, but there's so many ways that you can get fucked over with Amazon even as a customer, and just going through the process of sending something back and getting all that fixed up is tedious sometimes. I prefer ordering via Amazon. I wish more key vendors had storefronts there. True, that'd be nice, but the fees are pretty crazy from what I understand. The fees can get pretty insane. Let us use dielectric grease. Cornographic. Thank you for the tier 1, man.
That's a pretty green. Hope everyone is doing great. I mean,
Thank you,
and
dude.
Keyboards doesn't get much better. Alexotos love.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Cornographic. Hope you're having a great day today, dude. Oh, I need to hydrate. Someone redeemed hydrate, and I need to hydrate still. I think I missed it. Ooh. I like cherry clippings. I think they're good stabilizers. God, dude, water's so good. I do everything in my power to avoid Amazon and Keep stuff. Sometimes Amazon Keep stuff feels sketchy. It also feels overpriced sometimes. I like how it just does. I like how the computer, not me. It's not even me. The computer knows that if Tim, look, and Kiwi tried again. Tim tries to sub, it just shuts Tim right up. Because there's something sus, 100%. There's something sus in the thing that he wrote. Bro, I gotta tell you about something that happened to me the other day. I was out walking my dog and she took a shit on someone's driveway while a car was pulling out. What? Tim, I'm not reading that last part, bro. Dude. Tim. This is exactly why he doesn't read your stuff anymore. Come on, bro. This is exactly why it doesn't read your shit. Tim, you gotta find ways around it and use not weird words. Joseph. Tim got soft banned. How much is 1800 seconds? 30 minutes? Oh, don't time him out for 30 minutes, Chozo. Poor Tim. Oh, look, Insty's here. We're gonna have a war of the mods. Poor Tim. His account's just getting abused today. 7 days too long? Have you guys played 7 Days to Die on Steam? It's actually so much fun. It's so much fun. He should be free now. Did you free him? I didn't say you freed him. Reduced it to 1 second. Tim banned out for 69 days. That would have been funny. Poor Tim. He's just trying to live his life. But thank you, Tim. Thank you, Kiwi. I appreciate the subs. Thank you, guys. I think it overrides the previous timeout thing. Oh. We don't use the feature enough? No, not really. Chat's pretty nice. It's okay. That sub message was all I wanted to say. If you guys haven't, check out Tim's stream. We're going to be doing another podcast tomorrow because we missed last week. How many bans am I at here? Probably a lot. I think I've timed you out once too. Let's go. Yeah, that should be fun. It should be real fun. I don't know what topic we're doing tomorrow. Hey, what topic do you guys want us to talk about? Not keyboard related though. Not keyboard related. Do you guys have any topics you guys want to talk about? Or want me and Tim to talk about? Well, Tim just got banned again. That's crazy. Coffee? You know, I think we've been avoiding the coffee topic. I don't think we've really dived deep into coffee yet. Have we, Tim? The new Spider-Man movie? I haven't seen it yet. That's on my list. Although, I wouldn't want to talk about the new Spider-Man movie. I feel like that's spoilers for you guys. Talk about kissing the homies goodnight. Honestly, that's a great conversation too. The political and economic state of the world, that's a loaded gun question. That's like no one's gonna agree with anything and it's just gonna be bad. Pringles weird stew flavor? What is that? Is that an actual flavor? Suspicious stew? No way that's an actual flavor. Wait, what? Now I need to look this up. Pringles suspicious stew. It is a real flavor. It's a Minecraft flavor? Ew. This looks gross. There's so many weird flavors of Pringles, actually. Venture through the infinite world of Minecraft with the crisp, tantalizing taste of hearty Minecraft suspicious stew. What? That's so gross. Boy Abundance, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude.
Weirdest Pringles I tried was egg flavor.
I don't think that's too out of the norm, though. I think that's like pretty. I'd try that if I had to try it one time. Gondo and Simon had insightful convo about legit issues people run into with group buys. I mean, that's a whole other conversation. Like group buy conversation is a good convo to have. But you want to know my opinion on having group buy conversation? You can talk about it till you're blue in the face. I've had great convos with Diego. At the end of the day, you'll have one person who shouts out, fuck group buys. And then everyone just goes, yeah, I fucking hate group buys. In stock only. So it kind of devolves the whole conversation sometimes, or even the point of the conversation. So that's usually what happens. Or the other thing is someone will bring up GMK, and then the whole conversation goes out the window because suddenly it just becomes, I have to wait 4 years for GMK keycaps? I would never. And it's like, no, you don't. So it just becomes like a whole devolving conversation. In stock is bad for vendors. Prevail's a good example. I actually agree and disagree that in stock can be bad for products that you know are going to have a longer shelf life. Does that make sense? Do we want to have this conversation right now? Do we want to talk about some of my thoughts about what makes good decisions, like from my experience as someone who does like content? A little different though. I don't run a store. You have to remember that, right? So what I personally think is you got to have in-stock products. All right, you have to. But I think there has to be they have to be in-stock products with low lifespan. On Defense, we can all talk about it. Am I still in Discord with you guys? I guess I am, but no, it's too many people. High turnover. Talk to us like a father, Alex. Yeah, high turnover for sure. Like, for example, to stock a keyboard that's $700 is insanity. Like, the risk with that is, and we've already seen this. Dude, they're not gonna fly off the shelf. This isn't the same type of like FOMO in a hobby that, I don't know why Insta banned him, but I don't know why people think that's like the same level of like, you know, people are just kind of playing grabby hands with keyboards. It isn't going to work like that. And that's where I think for more expensive purchases, a group buy model makes more sense. And it makes sense for a lot of reasons. Now, for smaller products, or even in some cases, I think limited number of, you know, not an excess amount of keycaps, I think it also makes sense to have something that can be used on multiple products, right? All right, sorry. Let's stop banning Tim. Come on. Poor Tim. I'd rather have a GB than a raffle. I mean, raffles are also another whole conversation that we can talk about, but he won it double digits. Oh. No, I'm not indefinite. I'm not doing that today. Tim, no means no. I still don't understand raffles. It just usually means that there's going to be a set amount of keyboards, and if, say, there's an interest check and there's 400 people interested in 50 units, then they'll raffle off those 50 spots. You don't pay for a raffle ticket, though. You just enter for the chance to buy your keyboard. That's all it means. That's all it is. Morning again from Malaysia. Good morning. How are you doing, dude? It's a blessing that keyboard raffles aren't anything like hype shoe releases. Yeah. I mean, like, okay, and the reason, to go back on the conversation, the reason why I say that for more expensive keyboards, not every vendor is going to be able to sustain having that much product and that much stuff in like a warehouse. And that's where we've been seeing, and I knew this was going to happen, that's where we've been seeing companies fail. And that's why it also, when people were just like, it's still to this day, people still like, they shout to the heavens about this. Thank you, SLV, about wanting more in-stock product. But it's clearly not working for a lot of vendors. And hear me out. Listen, and this, I don't know if this is going to ring true for some people here. This is the same story with people who kind of like want more 40s kits, for example. People will say, you need to start stocking more 40s kits. We need to have these things. And then those people that are saying, we want this product, like we don't have, like, I want more in stock. I wish there was more in stock. They're usually the first person to not buy anything. That's where it becomes like a problem, and people and like, dude, so many people close down for keyboard stuff. I know this because I have to edit my vendor list all the time. There just needs to be the right products. And what are those right products? Well, those right products make more sense to be keycaps and nice sets of keycaps. And with that, you have to do proper market research and stuff like that. Vocal minorities are very, they sway a lot of what, the community thinks too, because they're the only people to like complain and talk a lot. Want cake and eat it too, by the way, never have made a cake. Yeah. Latecomer to the party, that they're a bit upset they weren't able to purchase an item. For which one? Sorry. I am fighting the fight for all Ergo users. The Frost TKL is such a pretty teal. It is. It's a very, very nice keyboard. I think this is super pretty. But, I don't need to do any clips with this. That is my thoughts with that. I don't know what you guys think personally. I still, in the current market of keyboards, it does not make sense to run anything that isn't an entry-level board by particular companies as in-stock product. A lot of it's going to sit there as dead, like basically just dead stock. A lot of it is. Like, unless it gets hyped to all hell and back, we are not big enough of a hobby to sustain that kind of stuff. Only a few designers can pull more demand than stock. Yep, there's very, very few. Like, sure, we can sit here and be like, oh wow, like the Zoom TKL did really, really awesome. It's like, do you know how many keyboards don't do really, really awesome? Now, do I think that's a good thing that things don't get run? Yes. Why wouldn't it be a good thing? Like, this is the other flip side of the coin too. If something doesn't get run or doesn't meet MOQ, then that means there wasn't enough interest in the product, which probably means it was never like, oh yeah, it's a top right blocker. I just think there's good things that come out of group buys as well, There is. And I get some people really want certain projects to be run. I get that. I do. But in the same time, not everything can be run. Why isn't this switch coming out? The switch is being difficult. Hello? Anyways, that's just my thoughts. Again, I don't know what you guys personally think, but speaking of which, F284 has been sitting in stock for a couple of days now. Actually? Like, you know what? I just put it in the fucking same spot. I just put it in the same spot. Jesus, dude. My brain is going... All hobbies are taking a big hit at the moment. Economy, yeah, it's bad. And that's why, like, dude, if I'm offered a discount... Dude, Diego... I actually spoke to Diego this morning. We had a nice little chat, me and him. Hello, hello. What's up, Lightning? How you doing, man? So glad we were getting another random nuke data. Yeah. I think that should be fun. The most efficient way to run business is just in-time production. Obviously not practical for a lot of keyboard-related products, so group buy methods are just a method of getting batches. Well, here's my thing too. If I'm... Obviously, we're talking like reputable... Dude, this kind of does... Someone just said this looks like the Discord logo, and it kind of low-key does. It's Keyport's logo. It's supposed to be like a face, but that's not there. But yeah, it kind of does look like a squished-in Discord logo. It does a little bit. What was I gonna say? Listen, I still think there are good points to group buys. It just, you know, if I really like a board and I'm offered $50 off because I'm going to enter the group buy and I don't have to pay for extras pricing or just whatever the retail was going to be. So nice. Why am I getting auto modded? Shared ban. I guess it says you're banned in Diego's, but you're also raiding from Diego's, I think. So I don't know. I don't know why. I am a keyboard enthusiast. And were you banned as a joke? I don't even know how that works. Me and Diego have a shared ban list, but I don't know why it does that. Nothing ever happened in Diego's chat. Beats me. Sometimes it happens. Even as a joke, if you get banned, I'm not sure if it puts you on a list or something. Nothing happened. I don't know. It just says shared ban list with Diego. Hey, nothing you know happened. After hours, Diego banned you. That's probably what happened. I am not known for sussy behavior. Come on. It was Drua. That's my bet. I don't know. I have no idea. Diego, how was your stream though? What'd you guys end up building today? What did you guys end up building? Never asked what happened to Diego's chat on June 24th, 2023. Wait, now I'm curious. 26th? Oh, today's the 26th. Dude, it's almost the end of June already. That is crazy. We're going to be entering July. Then the year is going to be almost half. Well, basically we're half done now, right? The community is so heavily reliant on someone else telling them what to buy because they aren't actually, they can't actually feel or test the product. Here's my question though, with that. I get what you're saying, but how would you see or test the product if it was in stock? Out of curiosity. Wouldn't you also be relying on other people to tell you how it is? At my local Best Buy? True. Ideally a store? That would be really cool. If we can get actual brick and mortar stores for keyboards. I have actually been really meh with online shopping lately. So kind of playing on Zenny's point. I have, I don't know, I've been appreciating going in and actually looking at something and doing that rather than purchasing online these days. Vendors can't survive with online stores. How are they going to pay rent? True. Tiny's been doing that with her store, which is really cool. So definitely check out Tiny's stuff. But I would love to open up something here in Toronto, by the way. That's like, dude, listen here, guys. If I ever get to that point where, let's just say, I don't know, we hit it big somewhere. Maybe we hit it big on YouTube or something. I would love to open up a store here in Toronto. I don't know if I'd sell products or anything, but I'd love to have like things on display and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. Really, really cool. a store would be good. A store would be really cool. I don't know if I want to do coffee or anything. Are you trying to go bankrupt? I mean, sorry, that's also why where'd my Switch go? That's why I also said if I hit it big on something, you know? As of right now, I ain't trying to do that. Well, in stock would mean there are more people out there who could give input before you buy versus group buy. Where you have 5 reviewers and get the product at the same time as everywhere else. I get that point too. It's Toronto, Alex. It is Toronto, but it'd still be cool. A boy can dream. When's a 100 million kick contract? A boy can dream. I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that. A boy can dream. Sell from home. Alex's board. Yeah, just allow people to come in and out of my house. I'm like, hey, I'm here to check out the keyboards midstream. If you can build enough keyboards per day, you can probably sustain something. I mean, that would maybe be the other really interesting part about that is, okay, I put a lot of thought into this. So hear me out. I was thinking if I were to open up something in the future, I'd also like it to be a studio. Not only a place people can, like during the day, people come in, they take a look at stuff, we chat a little bit. Maybe sell products of some sort, like just very like sustainable type of like stuff that I know will do well, and then also double it as like a studio where I'd stream from. Does Louis Rossman do it from all one place there? But easiest way for Alex to snap. Well, I wouldn't open up the shop while I'm streaming or something. But that could be really cool. Could also be a workshop / teaching space. Hey, that's really cool too. That would actually be super neat. What's up, Flips? How you doing? Good idea. There's a keyboard store in Taipei that is pretty much a battle station store. Yeah, but that would be a lot of inventory. The hobby is shaping up for the future post-pandemic. Vendors that is not selling is because they threw a coin expecting the hobby to stay the same in the pandemic. I mean, yeah, there was people who kind of forecasted it based off pandemic numbers, which didn't really make sense, but I get why they did it. I wish the hobby was more accessible for noobs like me. I haven't yet to touch a custom keyboard and I've been consumed by the hobby since last year. I rely heavily on YouTube reviews like you to help guide me, but sometimes I watch a video, the product is out of stock. Am I speaking nonsense? No, dude, honestly, I don't think you're speaking nonsense at all. At all. Like what I think is what's also probably happening is maybe how can I word this? A lot of the times, even with me, when I get into a hobby, sometimes I'll get wrapped up on like what has the highest view count on YouTube, like what seems to be the best, right? What I fail to realize sometimes with hobbies, especially how to get introduced to something. And I kind of made this mistake with audio, right? I just kind of looked at a list and was like, what's the best thing that I could buy for my money? Which is totally normal. But when you're entering something like this, or just any hobby that requires a little bit more like, I'm not going to say dedication or a little bit more, getting focused in. I think there's plenty of ways you can start and you may not even realize it. Like for example, and obviously with any hobby, there's going to be some money involved. I do think that, perhaps looking at something that's a readily available in-stock custom.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Dills.
Thank you, Tristan. And then learning how to mod it from there and then figuring out like your next step as someone who's maybe new to the hobby is like, well, how do I get these boards? Figuring out how to like monitor a group buy or like who's selling what, getting acquainted with, your local, not even local, but just vendors in general. I think that makes sense to do that, right? Bro, I don't trust you guys. I'm leaving this Discord right now. I'm going to unmute, and it's just going to be you guys all shouting at me like last time. Envoy's a good store? Yeah, you could get an Envoy. You're so mean. No, I'm not mean. Coward? I don't trust you guys. Do not trust. But yeah, I hope that kind of makes sense. I hope that even somewhat helps, but I'm not going to speak on your experience on the hobby, but I do find, because I've been through this myself, my focus when I'm entering a hobby is usually what's the best, or like what's the best bang for my buck, instead of just like letting myself like enjoy something, you know? Yeah, you'd be surprised in how fast it all adds up, huh? You would be surprised. So to make sure everything's nicely put in place here. I just did an inventory on my switches. Oof. Doing an inventory on anything's always so tough. And thank you again, Tristan. Thank you, Unknown. I appreciate you from 9 minutes ago. I don't know if I said thank you for the resub. I think I was too into the conversation, but thank you. And then also, Diego, thank you again for the raid, bro. Appreciate you guys. Also, I owe a posture check to Trillion. I'm almost done with the world? What's that? Any hobbies is a slippery slope? Yeah, it can be. Pacing yourself is, learning self-control is also a very good thing to learn too when it comes to any hobby. Johnny, thank you so much for the prime, man. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, thank you. But learning patience is very, very important. Work? Oh, okay. You gotta understand like a little bit of the patience, that's all. Is the only diff with CL versus Bakaneko the weight? I don't really know too much about those two particular boards to, I guess, give you input on that. I think it might just be a weight of something. I'm not too sure. I've basically gone all in one designer's boards, even though I know it's not the best way to explore and see what the hobby is about. I don't think it's perfect, but I still enjoy it. Hey, dude, something magical. You make a great point. Everyone's experience of enjoyment is going to be a little different. You make a great point, and let's not forget that. Let's definitely not forget that. What I find enjoyable could be different from the next guy, right? Totally get that. Bakaneko has a cast it weight? Yes, it does. Or cast it version. Is the Ciel CNC? I'm not too positive. I don't really remember. Also, the best part about a hobby is having something unique versus having the best. Hey, that's a great point too. That is amazing. Foot rub's pretty nice. I want a foot rub. That sounds great. Dude, you know what I've never really had my entire life? I've never like gone to get a massage. Or just anything like self-care like that. I've never done it. Do it? Yeah, I don't even know where to go, but like I've gone to like a spa type thing one time, like way back when, but like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just I think I think I would love to do like a self-care day one day like that. Would love to. I don't even know where to start. It's such like feels like so different. I'm off to watch the B-Day boy ruin his PC. Do you mean Ed? Is it Ed's birthday today? Who's the B-Day boy? It is Ed's. Well, enjoy Ed's stream. Tell him we say hello. Tell him I miss him. Deep tissue massages are the best. I'm not too sure which one is that, what even that is, to be honest. Go get a full body massage. It will be so good for you. Yeah, that sounds actually really nice. Are they expensive? Like, how much is that anyways? Take a day off? It's not even so much about that. Low key, I think I'm a little nervous for someone like basically touching me. Like I don't know. It's a weird concept to me because I've never done it. You know. 60 minutes is probably 75. Damn. Actually, is that bad? I don't know if that's bad or good or. Don't get a deep tissue massage for your first one. Does it hurt? Oh shit! Does that actually? Do these things hurt? Swedish massage. What about those ones with the hot stones? Does that help? They can make your muscles sore the next day. Wait, now I kind of want to like look into this. We were looking into one that was like fuck, I don't remember what it was. Essentially, you lay flat in like a body of water. It's sort of like a. God, I don't remember what it was. I don't think that's Turkish. Volcanic sand bath. That sounds interesting. Waterboard? No, it's definitely not waterboarding. Some of them look interesting. It's supposed to be like really good for your back and stuff. The one we're looking into. That might be a little different. I don't think that's a massage. No, I don't think you go and ask for that guy. Float tanks, that's what they're called. Those look really interesting. I would give that a go. I'd be a little nervous doing that, but I'd give that a go. Sensory deprivation tanks? I don't think I'd ever want to try that. I think I'd be good if I got to spend the rest of my life not ever having to deal with a sensory deprivation tank. I think I would go crazy. Waterboarding is actually a type of sport. It's also a type of sport, yes. I feel like I would have a panic attack from sensory deprivation. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't like that. At all. One bit. You know what doesn't look appealing to me? Saunas. Or not saunas. What's the one where you sweat? Is that saunas? Those don't look appealing to me. Mainly because I don't like sweating. So. I did hyperbaric oxygen therapy after an injury and high key best experience and surprisingly affordable. So wait, what does that entail? Like, what do? Do you just put on a mask or do you step into like a room for that or something? And what does it do for you? Does it like change your blood, I guess? Geoff!
Here. Please go do a self-care day.
Huh? Geoff, dude. You didn't have to do that, bro. What the heck? Dude, Geoff, I definitely will, man. Geoff, thanks for the 10,000 bits, bro. God damn. Geoff, bro. It's humid in here. Geoff's making me sweat now. Do you see this? Huh? Geoff, I definitely will now, man. I definitely will. Geoff oiling up Mr. Toes? Huh? Huh? Make a keyboard massage place. Incorporate that into our business strategy. God damn, Geoff. Yeah, I'll definitely check something out. I want to go try that, and like low key, I do want to try a pedicure or something too. I feel like my feet need some work. If I'm actually gonna be Alexotos, my feet need some work, bro. They feel amazing. Pedicures are very lit, free of charge. What happened, Evo? I'll give you a pedicure at Keep Life. Bro, Avo, how do you come up with these things, man? Like, I think Avo like sits down at night and he like gets his journal out And he sits there and he's just like, what weird shit can I say to Alex tomorrow? And he like writes down, he has a whole list because he's never out of ideas. Just quick thinking daddy. God, man, I want your brain. That's crazy. That is some crazy thinking. Cryotherapy? Is that something to do with like cold stuff? Supposed to help tissue regeneration. Oh, sorry, I wanted to read that one there from Abs. Interesting. Not exactly a body high, but sort of similar. Interesting. Huh. He wrote that comeback too? True, he did. That was part of his journal. Have you tried the Thera 75? I did. It was a good keyboard. Buy these, Mr. Toes. Toe stretchers? Wait, are these supposed to be good, Chozo? What do you use these for? What's the purpose of them? Are they supposed to be good for you? Low-key, that does kind of sound relaxing for some weird reason.
I feel like I just did this for 17 months. WTF is time anymore.
I know, right, Mdrot? Dude, it is crazy. When I think about it, and we've been streaming for what? Chozo, how long have we been streaming for? Because Chozo's been here since like day one. We've been streaming for a long time. It is wild. It does not feel like, yeah, 40. It does not feel like 44 months or whatever. It does not feel that way. The amount of growth that we've seen too, because of like you guys just chilling here and hanging out and just, you know, loving our kind of community here. Forever grateful, guys. Forever grateful. Vlog your personal care day. You know, I would feel so weird about doing that. Not even for me. I don't care about me. But like the people who work there and stuff. I don't know. I feel very rude doing that. I'm not really one to take like videos of random people. Dab, thank you so much for the Prime. Really appreciate that, man. You started in October 2019. Damn, that was a while ago. 4 months away from 4 years. Wow, that is crazy. I don't think I actually started doing keyboards seriously though until like 6 months after we started streaming. I think you streamed Fortnite before that with frosted tips and a man bun. Listen, it wasn't frosted tips. I just had my hair dyed and it was growing out. And it resembled frosted tips. Bro, there's no way 2019 was 4 years ago. That's crazy? Dude, it is crazy. I need to see this pic of Alex. Listen, I'm going to have a special little goal on the Subathon. It's not one Chozo scene. But I'll have a special side goal that I'll show you guys a picture of me from... I don't remember what year it was, but it was a long time ago. It's a different me. And if we hit it, I'll show you guys. Our sub thingy will be on Friday. I'll let you guys vote on the time it starts. I'm probably gonna do like a big announcement post for it tomorrow. But I hope people win some keyboards and enjoy them. It's always fun. It's a lot of work doing these things. Shipping alone is like intense. But it should be fun. Alex Frotos. I also realized that Doom turns 30 this October. God damn. Okay, I have a topic that I was talking about with some other friends today. Do you guys ever load up Steam and are just thoroughly disappointed with like the amount of stuff on Steam. Not even talking about quality. I'm just talking about the sheer amount of random stuff that gets pushed through on Steam. It feels weird. Like, it feels weird even saying this because usually that's not a bad thing. But like, a lot of it, I feel like I'm just scrolling through and I'm just like, what is this stuff? And like, I'm pretty open with video games. I rarely open Steam. It is so overwhelming. I feel like there's no curation. Yeah, I feel that way too. It's all dookie. It feels just not good to like go and buy video games anymore. I feel like a lot of the games are just kind of copy paste of the other game, just different kind of skin. Like, for example, I really enjoyed Vampire Survivor. And I was like, oh, I wonder if there's any other games kind of like this, but not Vampire Survivor. And maybe with a different twist on it. Do you know how many games just straight copy Vampire Survivor? Like, there's no other aspects to the game. It's just straight Vampire Survivor. Like, no thinking of any additional concepts, nothing. Steam has so many clone games, it's crazy. Yeah! Dude, it is wild. Cash grab games. Have you tried BattleBit? I haven't heard of that one. Right now, the only game I'm truly playing, because low-key, I'm not touching Diablo right now. I'm a little bit disappointed with the same stuff I was worried about. I'm just disappointed in it. But Apex is the only game I'm playing right now. Is top mount only? This is top mount only, yeah. I'm hesitant because of the aluminum plate, and I know I prefer plastic plates with top mount, but I'm excited still. We could get a very classic sound out of this. It's almost like always online games is a shitty idea. No, Chozo, I don't think it's a shitty idea. Like, here's the thing, right? You know, do we even want to talk about Diablo again? I feel like we talked about this yesterday. Valkyrie's Prestige skin is so disappointing. Oh yeah, it's really boring. Alex, D4 literally got DDoSed. Oh, well, okay, that's not what we're talking about, Chozo. I'm talking about just game quality right now and like boringness. That's just people being assholes. I do agree that it would be nice if there was an offline mode. My thing is, okay, let's continue soldering. The lack of builds that you can get out of the game, like, the skills all feel, like, the game just feels boring. Like, I kind of had a fun build, like, I had the Arshard build that I was playing, my little spin on it. I have yet to touch it. There's been no piece of gear that I've gotten, and maybe this is just a sorcerer thing. There's been none. No pivotal piece of gear that I've gotten in the game that I, like, in all the time I put into it so far, that has made me go, gee, I should try something else other than Frost Mage Out. None. And I think that's what makes it so boring. And I'm comparing it to Diablo 3 here. But with D3, there would be pieces of gear that, you know, I'd be like, let me try this out. Let me see. And then the other really boring thing, I don't know who thought this was a good idea at Blizzard or on the Diablo team. I really don't know who thought this was a good idea. Okay, I gotta turn off the fan and mute the sound for this one here. Who thought it was a good idea to create empty pockets of doing nothing, of just walking back and forth in the game? Especially when I go into a nightmare dungeon. It's like, oh, there's two little mobs over there that you gotta go fight. Two little ghosts. I don't know who thought that was, like, who's like, yeah, this is gonna be fun when they fight those two little ghosts. Wasn't the whole point of playing Diablo to, like, play against hordes of mobs. Yeah, and then mounting, the open world area, you just walk and 90% of the time there's nothing there. Then you get a pack of 6 mobs, and that's basically what it is. Exploration? Yeah, I know. It doesn't feel good, man. The game doesn't feel good. And then on top of that, Nightmare Dungeons being terrible with XP. Again, I get they're going to make the change. Eventually, they're going to be changing dungeons up. But, like, why was that not seen? Like, why was that not like, yeah, we should make sure that dungeons and the harder difficulty stuff gives you more XP? They'll just say fuck it and make all Diablo games free to play and full of microtransactions. We'll see. I'm just bored with the game right now. There's just nothing to do. Like, I get the seasons. I'm waiting for that. That might be really fun. I'm excited. But yeah, not really anything I care about in that game right now. The gear is boring. I found a few pieces of gear, and now just to play the game until I, min-max it, meh. The Blizzard of today is not the Blizzard from 2000s. Yeah, I'm excited for Path of Exile. I hope they get that done right. The new PoE 2. I loved PoE, like, a lot, so if the base game is fun, then you won't buy the Battle Pass. I'm kind of on the opposite train, though, Prince. I don't know if I'm getting the Battle Pass because I got it with the, edition that I got. But, like, past that, if this Battle Pass is not good, I don't know, man. And I'm speaking as a purely casual gamer. I'm not, like, going so hard into playing games right now, but like, how has your guys' experience with Diablo 4 been so far? It can be completely different. There's nothing wrong with it. Alex, I need your opinion. What would you recommend, the Sonnet or the Wind? I like the Sonnet more overall. But if you're into the aesthetic of the Wind, there's nothing wrong with the Wind at all. I do think Sonnet has the better sound profile, at least to me. Can't afford the game for now? No worries. Whenever you can grab it, you let us know how it is, okay? But I was surprised D4 doesn't look nicer. Yeah, I mean, D4 looks okay. I think it definitely looks better than D3. It's been great because I'm not playing it. True. Rainbow Six and Black Ops 2 have been my mains for a bit. They're part of Legion of Doom of video game publishers. The Activision, Blizzard, EA, Ubisoft. I still think EA is the worst. Starfield looks impressive. I'm holding my reservations with that. I'm going to hold... Or I guess I have reservations. I don't holding reservations. I'm kind of holding my excitement. I don't want to get too into pumping up the game and then it be dog shit, but... Thoughts on the Iron 165? Might snag one second hand. I am indifferent with the Iron 165. I personally don't mind the aesthetic. I think the sound profile is just okay on most Iron 165 builds, but it's still not a bad board. There's a few things I wish they had done different with it, but depending on how much you're picking it up for is probably the real teller there. The real tell, rather. Imagine a Star Wars overhaul mod for Starfield. I die. Oh my gosh. I watched that one Vadi video about the Armored Core games, and now I really want to play Armored Core. I love his stuff. His content's amazing. I wish I had that storytelling capability. EA is a fake game company that makes one game and selling you this. No, that's Ubisoft. I hate saying that. I feel like anyone at Ubisoft right now is just shaking their head. What do you think about the $2,500 Optimus Prime keyboard? Wait, what? There's a $2,500 Optimus Prime keyboard? Alex, when are you looking into the Pluto? I already ordered it. Soon. You know what? Let me actually message my contact right now with that. Hold on. I got you guys. Wait, I want to see this keyboard now. Is it an actual thing? Or is it like... I don't even know. Is it? Cool. I told them yes, let's do it. Prime Edition. Wait, do you guys have a link? No one tell Alex about the $3,500 Saber TKL? Oh, wait. I thought this was something that was like officially licensed or something like that. Is this like a fan project that's like a one-off? Then it makes more sense. But is this like an officially licensed thing that they're making? Like that they're just selling for that much money? That's why I'm confused. There's a $3,400 Dom Toretto keyboard. Does it just say family? And that's it? I bet the only keys on the Dom Toretto keyboard is just F-A-M-I-L-Y. That's it. It's the only keys you get on the Dom Toretto version. The only thing you could ever spell is family. All right? Family. That'd be great. I would love that. I would buy one of those. Just as a joke, man. I can't hear the word family without thinking of BioShock 2. Oh, my little star thing came off here. Oh, where's my screwdriver kit? Put this down here. BioShock was great. Yeah, BioShock was really good. I love BioShock. Yeah, you know what? This is kind of growing on me. Again, just to talk a little bit about the keyboard, I do wish this extended down a little bit more, and I wish the Anno was a little bit better on this. I do see a lot of banding on it, but not a big deal. I would like, again, personally would really like to be cleaned up for the final, I guess, project for this. That almost needs to be cleaned up. Close up of the Anno? Yes. So you can kind of... I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if it's like there, but you can see the banding on it. A little. It's subtle, but it's there. Right? It is a pretty unique color. Just a little cleaning up, just a tiny little bit of cleaning up on this. That's it. Like, it's good in some areas, and like right over here, it kind of just looks. Yeah, this is a cute little weight. I do agree. It is cute. I love the color of this, though. Yeah, it is very pretty. There we go. Okay, let's unscrew the rest, and I'll put some feet on, then we can tie this board all up. Def see the banding? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Are they using two different screws? Okay, that I don't like either. Strictly from a build perspective, I don't quite understand the need for two different bits to be needed to unscrew the bottom of the case. Yeah, it's all under the weight. That's where it seems to be kind of like centralized, is all under the weight. And then we actually have to take off the weight too, which we're gonna do here in a second. Oh. So there's the top piece. I mean, the internals look great. There is no anything on the internals. I just want this quality on the outside, not the inside. Like, that looks great. Dandy, you know what else looks always great? You. Someone hasn't told that to you today? You're looking beautiful, right? You're looking like the 100%, 10 out of 10 You're looking like a snack, like a full course meal, like a 5-course dinner. All right. Hope you're having a great day today. All right, Dandy. Love you. Alex, by any chance, do you know if there were any other botanical mats? Isn't there one other botanical mat that is more of a green? Oh, you're just talking in general. I thought you meant from the actual set. Not that I know of. There might be one on Kinetic Labs, I think. Maybe. I'm blushing right now. Damn. There's a light and a dark. Oh yeah, there is a dark version too, right? Ooh. Oh, this didn't fit in there. Alex, do you have CYL panel? I do not know. I do not have panels, but I do want panels. Panels is very pretty. It is a very, very nice looking set. I don't quite like the way the weight comes off either. That's not my favorite, but we need to get in there to get to this. And then let's move this guy over a little bit and get to our daughter board cables. I ordered GMK Pride, like I wasn't getting enough already. Who was selling that? Was there a GMK Pride? I don't even remember seeing that. Wasn't that like kind of baked in controversy at one point? From like profiting off of something? I just remember reading the articles about, or the thread about that. Any Mac suggestion? Looking around to buy my mom a new one. She mainly does hospital work on it, spreadsheets. I would just get a Mac Air. Like, I think, hold on. What's your budget, Kenny? Apple. They ended up donating a large port. Oh, I did not know that. That's cool. Good for them. Is it the Air? Yeah, dude, the Air has the M2 chip. You know what's nice, Fear? You don't even have to buy an M1 Air. You can just get an M2 Air, brand new. Like, it is good, Kenny. I would get her like a 13-inch MacBook Air. You get the M2 chip. It's going to run super well. Has a beautiful looking screen, too. I think that'll be a cute gift for her. Is that going to be like a birthday thing? Or just like in general a gift? Cute either way. No, in general? Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Good for you. There are a few more sets I'm looking to get, but only in stock at Kono. And at that point, you might as well get used MM, get it cheaper. Also, probably get it faster. That too. Probably. All right, what screws do I need? I think I need these guys. Oops. Where's my bit? Kono's legit the worst vendor. Still don't get like how they operate, but it is what it is. F2 is available right now in stock if you don't want to wait 6+ months. How much is the F2? I want to go see this too because I look-key want one. Do you want an F2? Do you guys have a link? Oh no, it's right. I got it. Never mind. I'm good. Wait, never mind. I don't got a link. Do you guys have a link to the F284? Oh, Diego built one. Oh, with tactiles though. This is nice. This is nice. I would definitely, if I were to pick one up, I'd get gray. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, you know what? I may have to pick one up. I may have to grab one for myself. Dude, I hit the homepage of Gion's website and I saw their photo for the tadpoles. I was kind of sussed out. I was like, wait a second. What website did you guys send me to? I had to pause in my brain for a moment. Give me that raffle luck. Good luck. F2 looks kind of boring. It's just such a good sounding keyboard. It is so good. All of the TKLs Gion's made so far, with the exception of the Frog, have been like right up my alley sound wise. So I really like them. All right, I'll give credit to Keyport here. The cable goes in the channel nicely and closes up pretty easily too. I wish there was a non-win keyless version. 9-degree taping angle. Yeah, that might not be everyone's cup of tea. The gasket O-ring mount, how does it feel and sound compared to an O-ring mount? Are you talking about Gion's F2, for example? I would say, honestly, it feels like a typical O-ring mount. It sounds and performs almost just kind of like one. It doesn't seal quite as well as an O-ring does, but it does really well for what it's setting out to do. So I appreciate it. It has a leans more to a higher pitch sound too, I find. Definitely leans to a brighter, more full sound signature. This guy goes in this way. Actually, we need to put the badge in first. Typing feel, typing sound. Hey, what do you guys normally go for these days? Typing feel, typing sound, or looks? If you had to pick two on the wheel, what would you pick? So many different bits I need for this keyboard. I built a 265 with long poles like you and recommend it, and it's so good. Yes, it is a great combo for that. I do feel like the Keycult 265, for me, I've only liked it with the long poles. Cool, that looks good there. Now, pretty sure I need to use this bit. Look and sound, sound and looks. I think everyone's doing look and sound, right? I wear headphones, so feel and sound. I like that. That's cool. F2 is expensive after shipping and PCB. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be a cheap keyboard, unfortunately. Definitely won't be cheap. Also, props to Keyport for not putting a mounting point underneath the spacebar. I still don't understand why a lot of people do that. That metal has a lot of ping. We'll see once it's all put together. That's just the top plate. Really hoping this sounds good though. The flash sounded good. The last Keyport keyboard I did. Hey Alex, it's been some time. Oh my god, Mbessa, how you doing? Long time no see. I hope life's been treating you well. My hands are wrecked from bouldering. Oh yeah, I have a few friends who all do bouldering. Apparently it's supposed to be a really good workout. I prefer a good look and nice typing feel. Good look and nice typing feel. You know what? I think I'm kind of in the same boat. I think for me, it has to be, for right now, I think my mind is shifted a little bit. Probably typing feel and looks as well. Typing feel is really important to me. Because like you guys, half the times I'm blasting music. But I mean, like I get lucky with some keyboards and I can have, you know, a really good of all three. Also, do you guys want me to try the pour-on pads first or no pour-on pads? Those little circle things that we put in here? Yes or no to that? Should we try it or no pads? I'm good to do whatever you guys want. Do you want to try no and then we'll put them in afterwards, see if we can tell a difference? I don't think there's going to be a difference. All right, let's do no and then we'll do pads after. raw first. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. It's not closing on this. Oh, it's getting caught on the wire here. The wire is like bending every single time I try to close the case, outside of the case. Come on, wire. Stay in place. Oh my God. Please, for the love of... There we go. Tape it. I got it. Yeah, we're good. That was a little embarrassing, but we got it. 6 layers of tape mod. Wait, what? 6 layer tape mod with polyfill? I saw someone getting upset with someone at one of my YouTube comments. It wasn't even like a conversation directed towards me, but they were debating amongst themselves, but they were being mean. And they were talking about modding and how like foam doesn't belong in keyboards and stuff. I kind of sat there, I'm just kind of shaking my head, right? Because like, who cares? Why do people care so much about what other people like? Like, it makes no fucking sense to me. You don't own that person's keyboard. So why do you care? Lost a foot? I think I just didn't put it on. I was wondering why I had uneven amount of feet. I got distracted, I think. I have no thoughts yet, Nev, but I will be building it on Friday. Kinetic sand. Some boards can have all the foam in the world and still sound like shit. Yeah, exactly. I still firmly believe that even if you want to design a keyboard around foam, then so be it. I'm not saying your design will sell. I'm not saying that people will like it, but no one's going to limit you from doing so. What I personally think makes a good product is when you can have it sound good with and without, but there's nothing wrong with it just sounding whatever with foam too. Subathon, I am so glad we still don't do Subathon mods. Like, I am super happy that was kind of like a dead trend. I bought Subathon before I was even streaming. I tried Subathon in keywords. My God, I hated it. It was awful. It was bad. All you need is the Alex mod. That's it. I get tired of people telling other people what they should and how they build their boards. Yep, same here. It's really dull, really boring. I kind of like the blocker. Okay, there is a version of this that's lavender with a silver blocker. I think the silver blocker does look a little nicer, personally. Why is my side camera so dark? But I don't mind this. I don't think this is bad looking at all. I low-key like the blocker. That's just, again, personal preference. I usually pour cement in my keyboards. I want to use Sumi tonight, guys. Let's use Sumi. Do you guys want to vote? I don't know. Do you guys want to vote on this? Are we doing predictions? Are you guys going to get mad if we do predictions? Okay, let's do predictions. Okay. Is this set going to be messed up? You guys can pick yes or no. You guys have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You guys know the rules already, even if it's slightly messed up. And when I mean by slightly messed up, it can be one keycap being fully rotated, whatever. This is new or old? This is new. New GMK packaging. But if it slightly overlaps, if it's slightly shifted, if it's slightly out of pace, we're all good. I don't use a Pro Mist filter on this. I use glitter glass. So this has that tiny, you can see a little bit of it over here. A little bit of glitter glass. So it kind of creates that halation effect, which makes the image look a little bit softer, a little bit more cinematic, if you will. Dude, that case color is freaking awesome. It is really pretty. I think Sumi will look nice on it. I hope Sumi does. I was just going to go an all black keycap set, but I figured this might be really cool. This might be super nice on this tonight. Okay, and we'll just need to open this guy here up. Whenever you guys are done voting, was thinking you had that more filmy look. Yeah, I'd like this particular angle. I need to figure out a better way to do this angle. It's the lens I'm using. I don't know. I'm never happy with the side angle in the new place. I like my side angle better in my old place. I am not sure when Sumi came out, but it has been a while for Sumi. But the production that GMK has been cranking out lately has been insane. I feel like Zoot would probably go really nice on this. In case you guys wanted to see the side profile of the keyboard. Fisheye angle, everyone. There is the side angle of it. Pretty cool looking keyboard, actually. The back's really neat. Here's the back of it. I would say, like, if you wanted my opinion on the way this looks, it feels a bit old school. Like, it's not quite as embellished as some of the other, like, newer keyboards we've been seeing. But it's, like, a cool kind of old school, you know? It's nice. I like it. Even, like, it being top mount, very, like, simplistic everywhere. Very neat. All right, time to open this thing. You guys are going to promise me you're not going to get upset today? Last time people were getting hella upset. Depends. Oh, kitty kitty. Digital Nightmare would pop off on this board. Alright. Here's Sumi. Is this set going to be messed up? I'll be upset if I win. You mean Anal Dreams? I still don't. That was a huh moment for sure yesterday. Everyone hold their breath for 1 second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. It came out. All right, first row is good. Acceptable. That's acceptable. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, it fell apart. It fell apart a little bit. It didn't work. It fell apart, dude. I've noticed now whenever it gets stuck going up, that means something's wrong with it. It fell apart. This set is indeed messed up, dude. It is messed up. Choose outcome. Yes, it is indeed messed up, dude. I mean, the set looks nice, though. Oh, look, even this flipped right over. That would have been a loss, even because of the bottom. That's sucky. Ooh. This set's nice. You know what else is nice? Forever and always, Yoshi. Yoshi's always killing it with how awesome he is. All right, Yoshi. Yoshi, I hope you're having a great day today. Appreciate you always being here and just hanging out with us. And I hope everything's going your way this week, all right? You have 301k points? Sheesh. I'm glad I voted wrong. Do you think we'd have a pretty easy fix to this issue? That's very hopeful thinking. I don't think I'm going to do the red enter and escape. I think we're just going to go basic for this. We got euros. Actually, this is a really nice set. I kind of want to put this on the Kohaku. Hey, bro, undeafened? I'm not even in Discord. Am I? Yeah, I'm not. What the heck? My statement still stands. Ball spin? Someone redeem ball spin? Here, I'll give you guys one free one today because we got some subs and bits today. There we go. Sack scratch? What? Huh? That's not redeemable here. What the? Oh, man. What the heck? Ball spin? Got you. So this is the no Poron pad stuff first. Honeywell or Deepwell? Ooh, both are nice. Deepwell is really nice. Honeywell is also really nice. I would go with either one. Actually, what keyboard are you putting it on? Pop that pen? Someone did redeem a pen pop. Oh, they did. Okay, give me 1 second. And I will get you guys the pen pop. It's pen pop time. Oof. That was a good pop, bro. That was nice. I think that might have been the best pop yet. Bevel on the back of that keyboard reminds me of Type Heaven. Which board is that one? I don't recall that board. I mean, the alphas so far sound pretty good. I don't know if the spacebar was good. I gotta lube it a little bit. I gotta tune the spacebar slightly. Sumi is so nice, right? With authority? That did have authority. Kind of like this set on this board. That was a good pop. It's kind of sus though. A little bit. The Cycle 7, I did get noticed that like they asked me to like fill out a form thingy to like pick colors and stuff. I don't have confirmation of me doing it, but wait, what happened with Avo? Abuse? Hello, I would like to request mod pipe. Damn, Insty really hates mod pipe, dude.
I pappy love you.
Oh, nuts. Appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, I would like to request mod pipe, please. Thanks. Insty can't delete all those messages, can he? I don't think Insty can delete everybody. Can I? It's a key on the side. It deserves mod color. Timed out Angel. My friend messed up on our whole friend group. She dated another one of our friends. She broke up with him, making things already awkward. Dude, dating within a friend circle, that's risky. That's risky AF, dude. That is super risky. I made that mistake. I've never dated anyone inside a friend circle, but I've had people do that and blow up the entire friendships with like everybody, and it's never a good thing. Angel, damn, are you actually part of my friend group? Now everyone hates each other. Yeah, because then like, it's weird, right? Because like when you do that and then you break up, and if it's not like in a mutual breakup where people are like civil about it, you're kind of like, as the friends in the group, like unfortunately you kind of pick sides, and you don't even want to sometimes. And even not picking a side is picking a side, and it sucks. It's unhealthy and it sucks. That happened with me twice. I picked a side thinking that was the right thing to do the first time. Wasn't the right thing to do. And then I didn't pick a side the second time that it happened in a separate group of friends. Also wasn't the right thing to do. So nothing was the right thing to do. haven't seen a stream of yours in like a week and I'm fiending. Oh my God, Gio. Gio, don't make me act up right now, bro. Don't make me, as Burbs would put it, don't make me act a fool right now. You're the right thing to do, gamer. Appreciate you, Solid. Oops. Wait, Gio, are you guys... Wait, actually, everyone in chat. Mod pipe or regular pipe? What do you guys normally pick? I like this set on this board, by the way. This looks great. This looks really nice. It depends. Mod pipe is hearsay. Ooh, Wilba just said it, dude. Wilba just spoke. If Wilba's telling us it's hearsay, sorry to tell y'all, it is hearsay. Heresy, whatever. You're all objective wrong. It's heresy, whatever. Whatever, leave me alone, guys. English is only my first language, all right? Chill out, everybody. I barely speak that, all right? My favorite local streamer and Sexy Man Geo. I don't even think we need to put on those pour-on pads. So here's the board one last time. Really, honestly, I'm kind of really vibing with the side profile. I do wish it did this and kind of like became like a wedge type thing, like a box on wedge style design. But low-key, this reminds me of a character in a game. It's based off of Amelia from ReZero. Like, this sounds pretty solid already. Here, I'll give you guys a little HJ test right now. Oh, my H and J are wrong. This is not a good look. It's a JH now. JH test. Keep it that way. All right, here's a little HJ test for you guys. Ooh, the W's not. And then a little DN test. And this is top mount with an aluminum plate. We're using Oil King switches that I did go back and re-lube. It does sound full to me, like just up based off of alphas. It sounds like a good top mount. All right, let's see what this sounds like then. Let me plug it in. No God like up arrow. I don't mind the up arrow here. Better than some other keyboards. Pleasant top mount, not too airy. Yeah, usually with top mounts with aluminum plate, they become very like aluminum sounding. And, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's top mount. The mods are pretty crispy. I like this. I'm surprised I like this though, because I usually don't like aluminum top mount. Spacebar is a little quieter. I'm sure that can be remedied with a long pull switch. I'm using GAT Oil Kings. Now, I'm going to open this up and put in those pads that we didn't put in and see what it sounds like after that. But I don't know if it's going to do anything. I can't imagine it does anything. We'll see. nice. I like this. Sounds like a PC plate. Sort of, yeah. It actually does sound like a PC plate ever so slightly. You are right. Almost kind of forgot it was aluminum while I was typing on it. I need the other bit for this too. This I don't like. I really don't like the fact that I need 2 bits to open up the bottom. Kind of don't understand why that was built this way, but I feel like this is kind of silly. Side profile is nice and unique, it is. This board almost as handsome as you. Hey, yo, bro. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. All right. Let's use these. So these get put on all of these posts. Now remember, this is still top mount. We're not taking off the top mount, but these just lay here. I don't know what this is gonna do though. Yeah, I don't know, Gio. I don't know the theory behind this. I mean, I don't think they're adhesive. They're not coming off adhesive. I think it's better that they're not adhesive in case you want to remove them. But no, they're not adhesive. Building a 2800 piece Lego. Ooh. Thought it'd be a fun meme, but now I hate my life. Yeah, that's not a fun meme. Lego is already tough. I assume this will keep the plate from going lower than... You know what? I have a weird feeling it's gonna maybe act as some support, but I mean, like, it's a top mount with an aluminum plate, right? But another part of me thinks that maybe that those little pour-on pads are put in there to, like, clean up some of the sound profile. But I'm honestly not sure. Fronts. Need to screw in this side. Also, I caught up with Black Mirror. I finished watching all the episodes. I liked it.
Alex, why is TKL the best layout?
TKL honestly is such a good layout. I don't know. I really want to see what this is going to do. I'm actually very excited. Ep 3 really got me thinking. Was episode 3 the space people? Like this people in space? TKL goated. So much room for sound? Yes, sir. That one there was rough. Yeah, that ending, I kind of saw it coming, but I also was like, I was hoping I didn't have to, like, you know, experience that at all. It was nice though. I don't notice anything with these. Do you guys hear any difference here? Cozy goes, thank you. You know what? I think you're a little bit right there, Mel. I think maybe the slightest bit less resonance. No, the spacebar doesn't sound worse. Spacebar is just light on this. It's not like a very, like, in-your-face spacebar. You know what? I do agree though, Stealth. I liked it better without the pour-on pads. I think it works better as a TKL with top mount. So, yeah. I mean, ultimately, it still sounds good. I do think it cleaned up a little bit. I wonder if you end up taking out some of the pour-on, like you don't add all of it in certain places. You know what though, Mal? I totally agree with you. Oil Kings are not as, like, heavy hitting, but I kind of like it in this board. Because I picked them specifically because it was a top mount aluminum plate. Living the beautiful images in your thumbnails on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sterling. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I mean, the alphas are nice. Top mount PC would have been a different story, to be honest. If this had top mount PC, this would have been probably like... I like the alphas a lot. The go-to for me to use long pull, but... No, this is nice. It's nice. Okay. One thing that absolutely needs to be done with this, though, this ano banding needs to be changed. Like, maybe use a different anodizer. I don't know. That needs to be addressed. That is some pretty crazy ano band on the back. Again, I guess not a huge deal in the grand scheme of things. This doesn't matter to you, but I personally think it matters. So that's my only real complaint other than using 2 different screws to the bottom. I have no other complaints with this. If you were looking for a top mount TKL, I think this works. I think this like does what it's set out to do. Looks pretty. I like the look of it. I think the colors is nice. So, can I get a type test? Kip, of course you can. What does the aviation plug do? It's kind of just for looks. You can technically swap it, but like how many times are people swapping? How many times? I personally don't think people are swapping all that often for it to matter. At all. So... Anyone here studying for CPA? CPA. Needed a little bit more lube. I was like, oh, I hear a little bit of unwanted noise in the stab housing, but no, I think it's turned out nice. It's a nice keyboard. So this is from Keyport. I don't think, does they have a website? I don't even remember now. It's been a little while. Let me plug in the keyboard here. Limo versus YC8. I think both are nice. Here, I got you guys with the link. Although, I don't know when I don't know if this keyboard's going to be coming out anytime soon. Shame on the band. Yeah, I really think that the ano needs to be changed up a little bit. Well, it's a nice keyboard, though. I hit the wrong button, bro. Now this is a stream. I hit the wrong button. I was saying we have a loaded week of keyboards. I hit the wrong thing. He was trolling? Yeah, my bad. That's never happened here before, I swear to God. We have a pretty loaded week. We're doing Sonnet on Wednesday. Friday, we're doing the Subathon. Thursday, we need to pencil in a last-minute keyboard, but we're going to do it. We have a pretty loaded week, like I said. And for Sunday, I'm hoping I get to show you guys this. But it is a keyboard from KLC that I think you guys are going to, like, a lot of people are probably going to really like. So we'll see what we get to do. All right, though, guys. Let's go see who we can go raid. I'm kind of sweaty right now. I don't like this. I don't like the heat. Let's go raid Marcia. Let's go raid Marcia. Check your DMs tonight. Nev, did you... Wait, what are you sending me a DM on, Nev? I didn't see anything on Discord. Did you send it on Discord? Oh, there it is. I thought you sent it the other day. I was like, oh, I didn't see it. All right, though, guys. Love you guys. I hope you guys have a good day. Good night, rather. Hey, everyone better have sweet dreams tonight. All right? Everyone better have sweet dreams. You better. Or I'll be upset. Love you guys. Take care. See you guys on Wednesday. And I'll see some of you guys tomorrow in me and Tim's podcast stream. But have a good one. Take care, everyone. And good night. Bye-bye, everyone.